What's up? Hello, Leandre, and whoever else is watching out there. How you guys doing? Hey, let's get started today. No excuses is the day as the quote of the day, and you know, I've got no excuses either. No excuses. All right. Worked out Dylan earlier, and I was kind of hyped, so I played him one on one. All right, and he beat me. He beat me with a nice 3 pointer too. I've been beat my entire life probably 4 times, I think, ever. Now I know I'm getting pretty old, but he beat me. Now I had to play him again. Because obviously I can't just lose to a ninth grader, especially. I was like, wow. So I played him again and I beat him 11-0. All right, and then I played him again and beat him pretty easily as well. But I had to go straight to the basket and use my height and my weight. So I, he's pretty ballsy, I'll say. So this is me publicly saying that Dylan got me, and I don't know. I can't ever let him get me again. And I got him kind of hyped about the game because I told him that I was a little disappointed that he never challenged me like other kids challenge me. Then I told him that I would just kill him. So he came out and he beat me. Then I beat him twice. But afterwards, I told him how disappointed I was in myself. And I said, my plan was to beat you and not let you score ever. And he goes, what, you don't think I can get one lucky shot off? And I was like, no. And he was like offended. And I was like, no, it's just what I think. And I was wrong, obviously. But I mean, like, that's how I went into it. All right. And I think that you should go into stuff like that. Think domination. I think like if they score on you one time, that's not good enough. All right. And I mean, you could say that I beat him 2 out of 3 games, but no, he got me one. And I don't like that at all. So I'm publicly saying Dylan got me. And I think I need to play him now like 7 more times. And I need to make sure he knows I'm better than him. I don't know why I think it. And I don't know how long I could be good. Because I am getting old. That's an excuse. So sorry about that. But yes, no excuses. Have no excuses in your game. Have no excuses with injury. No excuses with like a loss. No excuses with the win. No excuses. All right, go out there like that and think I have to either prove myself or I don't. All right, and whatever happens, whether the sun was in your eyes or whatever, it is what it is. All right, and I think if you live like that, you'll be a much more content person, a much more happy person. All right, let's start with the workouts. We got elementary. You guys have the half court game. Make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes. That's a good one. Ball pickup layups, juke straps, hurdles, and jingle bells. All right. Out of all those, let's talk about the half court game. I like that game a lot. For the half court game, you shoot it from half court. If you make it, you get a point. If you miss it, you don't get a point. If you make it, you have to run around the entire court before you can shoot again. You can do a victory lap, celebrate, or just sprint it, whatever. And then you shoot half court shots until you miss. Now, if you miss, to be able to shoot again, if you hit the rim, you have to make 3 jumpers from the elbow. If you hit the backboard only, you have to make 3 scissor jumpers from the elbow. So 1, 2, 3 in between your legs, then shoot a shot. And if you airball it, you have to make 3 3-pointers. Now, if you're a little kid and you can't shoot from that far, you can adjust this game, but still try to make it challenging. So if you're like a first grader, maybe from the 3-point line is your half court, and then all the other shots are closer, and then a little harder again. So the point of this game is to trick kids. I hate to give you guys the secrets of these games, but the trick of the half court game is to trick kids, and I trick you guys by calling it the half court game. It's not the half court game. It is. It's called that. We do that. Those are the points that we count. But all that we care about is that we shoot shots to get the half court shots. So during the half court game with 10 minutes, you might shoot like 10 half court shots, but then you will shoot about 50 or 100 or even more shots from elsewhere. So again, that's the half court game, and it's a trick. What up, Dylan DeVinny and Finn Kaufman? Dylan, I don't know if you heard, but I just told everybody that you beat me today 1-on-1. All right, and Finn Kaufman was actually the other guy that used to challenge me. All right, so I like guys that challenge me, and Dylan got me. I am still exhausted. I'm still exhausted right now. He beat me one game, and I beat him 2 games, but I had to try. All right, and I mean, I got to give it to you, but I mean, as God is my witness, I'm coming after you now, Dylan. All right. All right. You would never accept. Hey, I owe you one then, Finn. Let's do it. I did play you 1-on-3 though, Finn. All right. So I mean, I got you 1-on-3. That's kind of the same. It's kind of even like more yours, but whatever. All right. 2-on-3. Okay. 1.5-on-3. 1.5-on-3. All right. Anyways, so I owe Finn a 1-on-1 game. I owe congrats to and I scored like 9 points straight. I don't know. All right. And I owe congrats to Dylan. So those are the 2 things that I owe. But I also owe Dylan like 9 straight butt whoopings. All right. I'm coming after you, dude. I got to get more in shape, but I got to come after you. I got to show you that I'm better than you. I don't know why I feel like this. I don't know why. It's just who I am. So I got to come kick your butt over and over and over again until you admit that you have that you are nowhere near me. All right, that's my goal. All right. Anyways, beyond that, the half-court game, we talk about that. Make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes. That's a good goal. I mean, scissor J's in general are tough, but to make 20 of them in 3 minutes, that's a very, very good goal. So if you can do that, you're a good player. Ball pickup layups, sprinting in, sweep the ball off the ground and score it. All right. Being able to do that flawlessly, seamlessly, all right, would make you a better basketball player. All right. And then juke straps, you got to use the straps, learn to juke and figure that out as well. And then hurdles, being able to jump over a hurdle probably over 100 times in a minute is a great feat, but also just a great goal. All right. And if you could do it more than that, 120, that's very, very good. But our record is 100 and I believe 140 maybe 147. Yes, 147 is our personal record. I'm sorry I took a week off last week. I had an A, but I told my mom I had an A due. I had to do extra. I think that your homework should probably be in English class because I don't know if that sentence made sense. I assume you mean you had to do some homework. It's all good. All right. So yeah, that's a balance. And our quote today is no excuses. All right. A-, gotcha. No excuses for the homework, no excuses for our basketball. You got to just take care of business. Especially for all you video game players out there who definitely have extra hours in the day. I know that your mind will go crazy if you don't like just release sometimes, but you need to create your releases to be efficient, to be productive releases. Yes. So like me, for instance, in my downtime when I'm doing nothing and I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing anything today at all. I take out my computer, I open a website, and I work on 50 All-Stars. And when I feel really productive and I want to work, I take out my computer and I work on 50 All-Stars. So it's like my habit. My hobby is my job, and my job is my hobby. All right, so I'm very, very lucky, though. I get it. All right, but you guys need to make your downtime your something that's going to make you better in life. So I know you guys consider school like a duty, all right? All right, but you must consider basketball as your hobby then. All right, so during your downtime, it shouldn't be like I'm just chilling. Go play some basketball. Go work out. And if that's not fun for you, then that's your problem. All right. It should be like no more fun thing in the world just to go work out. All right. So that's what you do in your spare time. You don't just if you're like, well, I gotta hang out with my friends too. All right. Get some better friends that want to play basketball. Sorry. All right, you lose. You're like, but my friends are so cool. I love those friends. Why do you love them? Because you live by them, you grew up with them. Yo, find some basketball friends. They're the same people. And I'm not telling you to just ditch your friends, but I'm telling you, ditch your friends. All right, anyways, moving on. Middle school, +7, -7. That's shoot a shot, John. I am doing the show in January 2 days, Wednesday and Friday. Oh, I like it. All right. Well, we will set that up, and we have Finn. And let me actually pull that up. We have these guys doing the show in December, and I have not put this out to anyone yet, but I'm going to show you guys. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, maybe I didn't do it yet. It's okay. I'll show you later. But for the small kids, these guys are going to be doing a show on certain days in January. But we have a bigger group of guys, about 5 guys, doing the show in December. And it'll be this show. I'm hyped for that because we get to do workouts instead of me just talking. So now I get to show you guys on the court. You, Ren, Zach, Andre, and Cam is in. Cam is definitely in. He's all paid up. He's good to go. So it's 5 guys for the first 3 days. And then for the first 2 days. And then 3 different guys take 3 different days off. So we'll have 4 of the last three days of the week. All right. So the first 3 weeks of December, look out for that. And maybe I can convince them to continue on for January and February too. So we'll see how that goes. It'll be right here, and I'm hyped. All right. But anyway, so if we were doing the middle school workout for these guys, which we're not, we would be doing +7, -7. Then I would have them do the drill as I discuss different options in it and things like that, so you guys can watch them work out, but also learn from their mistakes. Blindfold dribbling. I haven't been. I lost all my blindfolds. Totally sucks. But people have masks all the time, so we just go like this, and it totally works. So blindfold dribbling, you can use your mask, or you can just close your eyes and be honest. All right, and we want to dribble without looking at the ball. And closing your eyes should be an easy possibility. I was doing it this morning with some kids, and I was like trying to see which ones would be hard for them. And I closed my eyes, and I could do all the dribbles. That's because I'm old. I've been doing dribbles forever. They couldn't do any of them. And I was like, oh, you guys are definitely looking down for your dribbling. But when you're dribbling during games, you got to look up. You got to be totally aware. You have to be able to completely dribble without looking. All right. So blindfold dribbles, you can do behind the back wrap. You can do basically any 1 or 2 ball drill. Do it with your eyes closed for this drill, and do it for 10 minutes. All right. Rhythm drill is like the horse drill between your legs. Scissor ladders to shots. Flare repeat to shots, and interior cuts and passes. All right. Talked about enough of those. Next one. I'm trying to think. Let me think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if yesterday I spoke about it, but the movie Gattaca and the movie Dark Knight Rises, I told two stories from that. I did mention it yesterday, yes. All right, and I said that you need to play people like you're willing to die for it. All right, and it's like you're willing to die. You don't need to literally die, but you play them like you're willing to just give up everything. Like you're willing to lose your spot on the team. You're willing to like lose everything in life, lose your friendship, whatever. You play them like that. All right. And that's how you have to do how you have to do things to best stand a chance. All right, to best stand a chance at doing well. All right. So next one is high school. We got scare shots. For this one, I did it with Dylan, and I love scaring people. It's fun. So what I do is I pass the ball and I jump up and then I try to duck out of his way. And I totally got him at first, but then he got pretty used to that. Dylan started figuring that one out. So then I tried to do my famous fall to the floor one. That one didn't actually work. He made that one. What I really got him with was with the lacrosse stick. I mean, I took out a lacrosse stick and pretend like I was gonna hit him with it, but I didn't even move, and he totally missed that one. All right, the point of this drill is to have some fun with it, but also to stay extra focused on the rim while some guys out there. When you're running out, you can't touch the ball and you can't touch them. That was impossible. All right, so the scare shots, I like those, especially around Halloween time. We used it for the little kids last Saturday because it was like Halloween. So we did scare shots. We also did cops and robbers, but we called it ghouls and goblins. All right. So for you guys, it's a great chance to just focus on one, offense, so that you can hit tough shots, but also defense. Realize you don't have to block their shots. Just put your hand in the face. Just lower their percentage. All right. Because when you block their shot, then they get the ball back. Um, there's a show in January at 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock. The show in January will be at mm, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Tice Valley is at 3 o'clock in January. But again, I will tell everyone then. So the show is at 3 o'clock. No, 5 o'clock. This show will be at 5 o'clock. So we will be switching the time of the show from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock come January. I'll tell everyone then. I will mock up the pictures as well. Shoot. Let me see. What time did I put on the picture? I don't know. Anyway, I'll take care of it. I'll let you guys know. All right. Next one we're tiered free throws. So it's a game that I made up in high school where you have to hit one in a row. You get two chances, then two in a row, then three in a row, then four in a row. You get two chances at each level. If you miss a shot, you miss both chances, then you move down one number. The goal is to get to 10. Dylan did it for 10 minutes today, and he got to 5. I never finished this game when I was younger in high school. I didn't finish it till actually like maybe a few years ago. All right, and I didn't finish it not because I couldn't make the 10 in a row. It's because I would psych myself out. So I tell the kids there's a way to win the game, and the way to win the game is just to calm down, breathe, and just shoot your shots like they don't matter. And I say, don't do that though. I want you to psych yourself out and be like, come on, you got to make this. You got to make this. Come on, stupid. Come on, like that. So that during the games, it's an easier shot. Because during games, you can't block out everybody. It's impossible. You're going to hear people. You're going to be nervous because the game's going to be close. You're going to be nervous. So you have to practice nervous shots, even if it makes you lose the game. All right. And I was very disciplined in that during all my years of playing this game. And I implore you guys to do the same exact thing. All right. So when you play this game, the tiered free throws or any kind of game, think of it like a game shot. All right. Don't ease your mind. Don't shoot slowly. All right. Don't do that. I need you to be hurried. I need you to be freaked out. I need you to be like off balance. I need you to be like everything that you would be during the hardest game of your life. I need you to feel that. Okay. All right. Next one is inverted Euros with the crossover step and then 2 steps on this side. We're gonna have picture day today. Okay. Around the cone shots is just working on your footwork, going around cones. Pick and roll against the drive. That's when you're going for pick and roll. They don't force you to the screen. You go against it with the 1 dribble, and then you go with the 2-foot step. Then the last one is 180 tangent for shots. Just the footwork of screening, stepping back screening, stepping out for a shot. So we worked on that to become like Duncan Robinson and be as efficient as we could with our steps, and then hit a shot as well. So those were all the workouts for the day. That's what we did. And before I get to the movies for the month, because right now it is November 2nd. We have new movies for this month. And again, I don't know if you guys are watching the movies, but I don't care. I'll talk about the movies anyway. I will find a group of kids to watch these movies one day. All right. Anyways, the motivational story of the day is if you find that you have very little time to engage in creating your own destiny or self-development, or for spending with your family and friends, or for dedicating a portion to help others in need, then you may have to revisit your priorities in life. So if you find that you don't have time for your family, for your sport, for your loves and passions in life, and there's not enough time in the day, you need to revisit your priorities in life. So like, again, if you're ever at the point where you're like, there's not enough hours in the day, what are you doing with those hours? All right. And if you are spending them with your loved ones, doing your passions, working on your craft, and that's why you don't have enough hours in the day, then you're all good. You're probably going to be a very successful person, very happy human being. All right. But chances are you're spending on things that you could do without. Like, do you really need that 3-hour nap? I don't know. Do you really need to go, I don't know, chase that girl down the street? Do you really need to do certain things that are just a waste of time? All right? Or should you spend more time doing the things that are going to make you happy and the world better and your life better? All right. So prioritize your life in such a way where it's something that you can be proud of. You can be proud of your schedule. Like take pride in your schedule. So like sleep counts. 8 hours of sleep counts. Are you getting your sleep? Are you getting whatever your other priorities are, whether it be family, friends, um, basketball, school, whatever it may be? Are you getting in an equal amount of hours for all those things? And then how many loose hours do you have, like TV hours? Because I doubt anyone truly just loves and needs TV. If you do, you're going to be like a TV producer one day. Congratulations. All right. Do you like just love it and need it that much? Like you're just like that big of a fan? Okay, maybe. Because some people are that big of a fan of like music and they're going to be like future stars. I'm cool with that. But it has to be your passion. But I'm pretty sure with most kids that watch TV for like 4 hours, it's not really a passion. Same with video games. It's probably not your passion. It's something that you do to waste time. And you can't do those wasting time things over your passions in life. You must do the passion and stretch those out. And don't be afraid, like your parents say about basketball, you're not going to burn out. Think about that. Think about that mess right there. You love basketball. You want to do it so bad. You want to become good at it. So you want to play, right? And they're like, don't play so much. You're going to get burned out. Imagine if they said that about family. Yo, hey, if you keep loving your family every single day, you're going to get burned out. You're not going to love. No, it doesn't work like that. All right. Love is infinite. All right. All right. Everything else has a finite property to it. Love is forever. All right. It doesn't end. So if you truly love something, then you just keep going. It won't end. All right. So go for those things. All right. Now for the movies. I really do like the movies a lot. I can admit. All right. For first grade, I'll tell you a bit about each of them. For first grade, it's The Rookie. All right. The Rookie is a true story. It's a baseball player who was basically my age. I think. I don't want to lie to you, but let me see. I really want to look it up real quick because it's a pretty important piece. The Rookie and his age. He was, yeah, 40. All right. So this guy's 40 years old, a year older than I am. He had tried to make the major leagues, couldn't. He's a teacher. And then one day he's like pitching for like his like high school team, and they're like, dude, oh no, he threw a ball and he felt pretty good. He's like, I haven't used my arm since it got broken years, like decades ago. But it feels good. And then he starts throwing and realizes he can throw 100 miles an hour still. He's like, what? So he decides to try out for like a team, and all his kids told him to. And he made the Arizona Diamondbacks. Like this dude made a Major League Baseball team at the age of 40. And he's like the oldest rookie ever, or second oldest, behind Satchel Paige. All right. It's a pretty cool movie. That's the first grade one. Second grade one, We Are Marshall. I honestly don't know what this one's about. I think it's the football one. It's the one where they die in the airplane. I'm not sure. It's a Texas movie, Marshall, Texas. Maybe I think it's definitely a football movie, and it has Matthew McConaughey in it. I'm not sure what it's about. I've never seen it, but everyone says it's a good movie. I'm gonna have to watch that one. All right, next one is Radio, the third grade movie. Another football movie, and this is with a mentally handicapped kid who was like I only saw it once. He was like the manager, and then I think maybe he like played. I'm not even sure, but it was like a heartwarming movie. That's a third grade movie. Any parent will let you watch that movie. It's good. Fourth grade movie, Secretariat. Now we've already had Seabiscuit. That was a horse racing movie. Secretariat is another horse racing movie, and this one is about Secretariat. It's one of the greatest horses that horse race in the history of the planet. This dude just like killed everyone, and it turns out like they don't even show this in the movie, but ESPN did a top 100 athletes of all time, and Secretariat was on the list. A horse, yes, and in the end they said that the reason why this horse was so fast is its heart was 4 times the size of an average horse, and then they ended it so cornerly by going, but we already knew that because it had like a big heart. You get it? All right. Anyways, that's Secretariat, fourth grade movie. Fifth grade movie, Rudy. This is one of my favorite movies of all time, period. Like not even sports movies, just one of my favorite movies of all time. It's an amazing movie. I can't say more about this. It's a true story. The kid, I mean, he barely made his high school team, but he was like dope. Everyone loved him. And he tried to make not just a college football team, but like the best college football team. He tried to make it, and he like spent like 5 years trying to make this team. It's really, really amazing story. I won't tell you any more than that, but it's a real story. The guy gives speeches all around America still. It is unbelievable movie. Rudy, fifth grade. Sixth grade, Without Limits. I'm pretty sure that's a bike racing movie. I have not seen it. Without Limits, sixth grade movie. If anyone watches that one, let me know how it goes. Seventh grade, The Sixth Man. All right, this one's fun. So let me look at the rest of the list. This is the second funniest movie on the list. All right, The Sixth Man. It's with the Wayans brothers in it, Marlon Wayans, and this other guy, Rashid, whatever his name is. He dies in the movie, and they're basketball teammates. But then he comes back as a ghost and like helps them win games by like blocking the other team as a ghost and like all this other stuff. Yeah, and he's the sixth man because there's five people on the court. Six men are normally the guy coming out the bench or sometimes the crowd, but this time it was a ghost. All right, it's a funny movie. Next movie though is the funniest on the list for this month. One of the funniest movies of all time. All right, Dylan said he watched it like a couple months ago. It's called The Water Boy. Now, Finn has not watched. He's watched one of the movies, I think. Finn, watch this movie, The Water Boy. All right, it is hilarious. All right, The Water Boy follows the life of Bobby Boucher, and Bobby Boucher, his mama don't let him play no football, all right, because they're ornery and stuff, okay. But he's a water boy, just a water boy. He gives them water. He loves being a water boy. He calls it H2O. All right, but one day he gets mad and hits someone, and then they're like, oh, hit him so hard that they made him on the team, but he had to hide it from his mom. And he tackled everybody so hard. All right. Anyways, that's Bobby Boucher and The Water Boy. It's hilarious. Ninth grade is Dylan's movie. It's The Pride of the Yankees. I have not seen that one. If Dylan watches it, let me know how it goes. 10th grade, Sugar. Legit have no clue what that movie's about. I have no idea. I'm gonna look it up just real quick. Sugar. It does not sound like a sports movie. Sports movie. Sugar is a young man from the Dominican Republic. And, his name is Miguel Sugar Santos. Dreams of winning a slot on an American baseball team. Indeed, his talent as a pitcher eventually landed him a spot on a single A team in Iowa, but culture shock, racism, and other curveballs threatened to turn Sugar's dreams sour. Gotcha. All right. And it's a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. So obviously, it's a good movie. If anyone watches that one, let me know. That is 10th grade. 11th grade movie is The Fighter. I know I saw this one. I think, yeah, it's the boxing movie with a couple of guys in it. It's a real story. There's two brothers, I believe, and they're Irish, I think. Yeah, and it's a good movie. The Fighter. 12th grade is one of my favorite movies of all time as well. Varsity Blues. This movie, man, if you're old enough to watch this, your parents let you watch it. Watch this movie. It's pretty good. There are some really, really bad parts, like where there's like some like profanity, there's some nudity, okay, but it's a fun teenage movie, but older teenage kid movie. And I don't know, it's just kind of inspiring and fun. It's a football player who didn't make the team, or no, he was like a bench warmer behind this like amazing guy. And the amazing guy gets hurt and he comes in. No one believed in him, including his dad. And he just like went out there and just like lit it up. And then but then all the fame for his little high school team in Texas got, kind of to his head, and like his team had to go through all this stuff. But it's a very, very, very fun movie. I'll say fun is the right word. Anyway, if you watch the movies for this month, let me know. And I will see anyone who's going to Times Valley. I'll see you guys there. Make sure you guys work hard. And again, congratulations again to Dylan on getting me. I am still so mad. And I'm so tired. It's been 4 hours since. And I'm exhausted. I can barely breathe. It's crazy. But I got to kick his butt at least 7 straight more times so I can live with myself. I'm so mad. Anyways, I will see you guys then. And don't forget, challenge people, because you never know what could happen. All right, Dylan got me. The 5th person I've lost in my entire life one-on-one. All right, congrats. Peace, you guys.